Shalawam. I'm your brother Jeremiah from the branch of GMS, South Carolina Midlands. And before we start off, all praise, honor, and glory belongs to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. And Shalawam unto you hopeful elect, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalawam. A time of trouble, yet saved out of it. We know that there's a time of trouble that's about to befall the planet Earth, known as the time, of Jacob's trouble. But the hopeful elect, they're about to be delivered, And matter of fact, I'm going to read that real quick. You had, apostles and elder bishops and elder brothers, going into this latest movie, on Netflix called Leave the World Behind. Pretty much going into, a cyber attack, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie. But, pretty much going into a cyber attack and, all hell, pretty much breaking loose, man. All right. And we know that that's a very real, scenario, that can happen, in reality. And, nonetheless, the hopeful elect, they're going to be protected, all right, and eventually saved, during this time, man. And there's another movie, that's supposed to come out, in the early months of next year, 2024, pretty much dealing with a civil war, man, civil unrest, which we know that's a very real reality, that's going to come, here in the near future, man, So it's about to get real, chaotic, all according to prophecy. All right, but nonetheless, Lord will, we are of that number. The hopeful elect, they have nothing to worry about, man. Read in Jeremiah 30:7, it says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble." So it's going to be a time of trouble, for the Lord Bahasham Yahawashi's people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native, and Seminole Indians of today. Where, the Lord, he's about to use his sword, which is the wicked, according to Psalm 17:13. And, he's about to use the wicked, being Esau, Edom, to pretty much bring judgment, man. To bring judgment on 2/3 of the house of Israel, man. It says, "It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." And that's the point, that he is pertaining unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, man. The Lord, he already got it set up through the Spirit. He already got it appointed to where the elect is going to be in a good case, man. We got to remember this is going to be a time of wars, man. A time of famine, Matter of fact, let me get that, because our forefather Edris was inquiring, who's going to deliver him during these times, man. 2nd Edris 16:17. "Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?" So, woe meaning destruction. This is Edris, inquiring, man. He's seen this time in a vision, pertaining to all hell breaking loose, Jacob's trouble. Who's going to deliver him in that day, man, in those days, man. All right. So therefore, Edris is here on the scene today. Reincarnation, is real, man, which means back in the flesh. All right. And we know who's going to deliver us, Lord will, we're of that number. And that's Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Verse 18, "The beginning of sorrows and great mournings." That's all that's coming to the planet Earth, man. Sorrows and mournings, man. Evil, which means bad times. And Jake want us to so badly preach and prophesy unto them that things are going to get better. But the scriptures say otherwise, man. the word of Yahawashi says otherwise, man. You know, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. So it's going to be a time of famine out here, man. You know, the lack of food, you know, also the lack of water out here, man. You know, that's what times is coming. And great death, man. You know, it's about to be a whole lot of people that get deleted, you know, here in these times, man. You know, by various different judgments of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. It says the beginning of wars. And what's the major war that's going to happen? You know, World War III. All according to prophecy, man. World War III is going to take place. Matter of fact, let me get that in the scriptures. Revelation, just real quick. Revelation 11 and 14. It says the second woe is past, which woe means destruction. Dealing with World War II. It already passed. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Dealing with World War III, man. And that's why we see, you know, all these different nations, tensions is getting high. You know, they're siding with, you know, one another, you know, getting ready to go against the other side. You know, you got wars and rumors of wars happening right now. You know, according to the signs that Yahawashi spoke unto the disciples, you know, which we read and we take into, you know, consideration through the Spirit today, man. You know, because those are the signs, man. All right, pertaining to wars and rumors of wars. You got the Russia-Ukraine conflict, the Israel-Hamas conflict. You know, you got tensions between South Korea and North Korea. You know, it's getting to that point to where it's all leading up until that third world war, man. All according to prophecy, man. All right, so back in 2nd Esdras 16 and 18, it says, in the latter, it says, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars. So it's not just going to be, you know, World War III, which that's going to take place, but it's going to be civil wars. You know, it's going to be social wars, race wars out here, man. You know, the scriptures speak about how, you know, they're going to be fighting one against another with the sword, man. 2nd Esdras 15 and 14, woe to the world, which woe means destruction. Once again, man, it's a lot of woes we reading, man. All right, that's what's coming to the earth. All right, especially Babylon the Great being America, man. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Going into, you know, that civil war, man. Okay, civil unrest is going to hit the planet Earth, man. All right, they're gonna be fighting against one another with the sword, man, with them guns in their hands, man. All right, that's what time that's coming, man. This is, you know, the time we gonna need to be delivered from, man. All right, and, you know them race wars. You know they coming after Jake. All right, you know Esau. He still got that perpetual hatred against, you know, us. You know, as a people. All right, you gonna have these different Edomites. You know, ex-military, ex cops with all this type of military training. Look at the movie The Forever Purge. You know, where there was a group to where their intent, you know, their purpose was to cleanse America. And what were they coming after? They were coming after you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, man. You Israelites, man. Okay? That time is coming to the earth. All right, so just also dealing with this matter, Isaiah 19 and 2, it says, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And the modern day Egyptians is these Americans, man. You know, this place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, according to Revelation 11 and 8. All right, so your modern day Egyptians, you know, are these Americans, man. And the Lord said he's going to set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. They're going to be fighting against one another. All right. It says, and they shall fight every one against his brother and every one against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. So that's what time is coming to the earth, man. All right. All hell is getting ready to break loose, man. All right. But yet Jake want to still carry on in their folly, man. All right. They still want to celebrate these wicked holidays, man. You know, continue to worship these idols, you know, via these holidays, eat their abominations, do all type of abominable acts. All right, but yet this is coming down the pipe, man. All right, so back into it. 2nd Esdras, matter of fact, 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, they're going to be, uprisings against, the government, because it's going to be also the time to where, Sleazy E, he's going to be trying to implement that Karama, man, to bring it as a solution, man. All right. But, you're going to have some resistance, Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, it's going to be, martial law crackdown, man, when all hell breaks loose, man. All these different looting and things that's going to be going on, man. They're going to have to declare martial law, man. You ain't going to be able to enter into the next city, man. All right. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So that's what time is coming, man. People gonna be fighting against one another with the sword, running up into people's houses, spoiling them, taking their goods, taking their food, man. All right. And primary target is gonna be Jake, man. All right, this is what we're warning about. All right, but nonetheless, the hopeful elect is gonna be all right, man. All right. Back at 2nd Ezra 16 and 18, and I'll finish on that. It says, "Woe is me," verse 18. Excuse me. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, yeah, bad times, man. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And the only thing we can do is trust in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. Okay? Now let me get Jeremiah 30 and 7 in the NLT real quick. In all of history, there has never been such a time of terror. All right, so it's going to be incomparable to any other time on the planet Earth, man. It says, it will be a time of trouble for my people Israel, yet in the end they will be saved. And that's only pertaining unto his hopeful elect, man. All right, to where, this time is going to be so bad that, you're going to need that spiritual protection, man, via the holy angels, man. The scriptures speak about how the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. Psalms 34 and 7. I'm going to pull that real quick. The angel of the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. So we're going to have that spiritual protection, man. Let's read about it within the book of Daniel, the 12th chapter, and the first verse, man. Going into a specific angel, that was mentioned. All right. Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time, dealing with what time? Time of Jacob's trouble, shall Michael stand up. So you're going to have, the archangel Michael, stand up. The great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. Yeah, you're going to be protecting the hopeful elect during that time, man. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, Jacob's trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered. The hopeful elect, man. It keeps telling us they're going to be delivered. They're going to be saved, man. It says, and every one that shall be found written in the book. Yeah, found written in the book of life, man. Okay, it's already appointed for certain men, all right, certain women, certain children, all right, the women and the children of the hopeful elect, they are going to be, saved. They're going to be delivered. Hey, they're going to be protected, man. All right, all according to the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So, for lack of time, I do want to pull this precept before I got to go back into the plantation. I'm running a little bit over. But Job 5 and 19, it says, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, dealing with all the hell that's coming to the earth, and all the judgments that the Lord is bringing to the earth. The scriptures speak about how, the Lord is bringing the sword, famine, death, and destruction. 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, saith the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, I will bring plagues upon the world. So the Lord is plaguing this place, man. That's the troubles. It says the sword, famine, death, and destruction. So that's what's coming. And those are the troubles that the Lord is going to be, delivering you from, man. Okay? And it says, verse 6, and this is the reason why, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So the Lord is plaguing this place, bringing troubles to the earth. All right, but we're reading in Job 5 and 19, It says he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. So all the hell that's going to be, coming to the planet Earth, all these judgments that the Lord is going to be bringing, these different plagues, the Lord is going to deliver you from that. And it says, yet in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. And 7 is a number of completion. That's dealing with the Lord, beaming you up from that final judgment, which that's also a plague, going back to Zechariah 14 and 12. He's going to deliver you from that destruction of the ICBM, the intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right, that's going to hit the shores of America and various different places that the Lord sees fit, to judge, man. Okay? So the Lord going to deliver you out of all the troubles, man. And from that final trouble, which is that destruction. It says, verse 20, in famine he shall redeem thee from death. Yeah, the Lord going to have it to where, his servants is going to eat. Isaiah 65 and 13, man. All right. It says, and in war from the power of the sword. Yeah, because, we read that it's going to be the beginning of wars, man. World War III, social wars, race wars, civil unrest. All that's going to happen. But the Lord is going to, deliver you from the power of the sword, man. Okay? And it says, verse 21, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. Yeah, because, Esau, Edom, the false accuser, the devil, the deceiver, he's going to try to persecute us, man. He's going to try to label us as, the T people. All right? He's going to try to label us as the problem of all these things happening to the earth, man. The prophets, the servants of Yahawashi. All right? It says, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. Yeah, we ain't going to be afraid because the Lord is going to be our help, man. All right, verse 22, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. That's heavy. At destruction and famine, we're going to laugh, man. Okay, because these are the things that we've been warning about through the Spirit, man. The things that, these people of the world thought we was just, bugged out of our mind, man. All right, ultimately because they didn't believe. All right, but, shall the unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid, man. All right, we're going to be laughing because it's the judgment of the Lord, man. All right, we warned them about it. It says, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth, dealing with all these beasts. The Lord going to have it in the spirit to where all these different wild beasts is just going to be judging people, man. All right, but, because we gonna be on the move, man. We ain't going to just be sitting in our houses, man. We're going to be out there, as pilgrims upon the earth, man, as the scriptures go into, man. All right, but dealing with these different beasts out here, hey, the Lord said, we ain't going to be afraid of the beasts of the earth. It says, verse 23, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. The Lord going to set it up to the spirit, through the spirit, that even the beast, all right, these different wild beasts, these different big cats out here, these different coyotes, bears, so on and so forth. Hey, all that's, going to be at peace with us, man, pertaining unto the hopeful elect. All right, but for these 2/3, that's going to be their judgment, man. Okay, 2/3 about to catch a number, man, and the rest of the world as well, man. All right, so, I'm going to conclude this lesson. Got to go back into the plantation, man. A time of trouble, yet saved out of it, man. We're going to be protected, and Lord will, we're going to be delivered, man. Lord will of that number, man. So with that, hey, shalom. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.